Alright folks, welcome to a What's Up review for Gears 5. I don't know how long I've been doing these now, 9, 10, 11 months. I always kind of like doing these ones because I don't know what I'm getting. I don't know what's coming up in the week of Gears. I do see a little bit of sort of hearsay on Twitter that this one isn't particularly good. I've actually commented to Dana and I have a reply from Dana. And we're going to jump straight into it. As always, if you enjoy the content, you can support the content goal. That's going to help build the new PC to make the content better, faster, higher quality. We've already bought it. It's all behind me somewhere. I don't know if you can see. It's all behind me. It's all there ready to be built. I'm just waiting on the new graphics card. But anything you tip, contribute, Twitch sub, whatever, YouTube Premium with your free 1 month, that all goes back into the channel. Trying to make this channel higher quality, and as a result of the channel growing a little bit, I've had a few opportunities and I'm being able to reach out to a few people because my numbers are a tiny bit higher. Recently I got some beta keys for a new game which I'm going to be showing off tomorrow. So really do appreciate all the support you've been doing. Now into the main action, and also especially thanks to everyone that watched that Fall Guys review and the stream. I think the stream was really entertaining, so I recommend watching it. Even if you're not into Fall Guys, the idea of it, check it out, because everyone that seemed to watch it said they enjoyed it. And the Fall Guys video, it might spin a few heads, because a few people were telling me, yo, I really thought the game looked awful. I've watched your review. It's kind of changed my mind. I'm going to get into it. So yeah, trying to branch out, do a few reviews, and you're helping me do that, so thank you. Right, now into the excitement that is Gears 5 What's Up. So let's jump straight into the What's Up, and this could be my browser or it could be their browser, but basically if you look on Firefox, and it did this last week, there's no pictures. Even if I refresh, there's no pictures. So I tried it in a different browser. I tried it in Internet Edge, and there's pictures. So maybe that's a website thing. Maybe that's my computer. If anyone else is experiencing that, let me know. We could maybe tweet out that it's not showing up on Firefox. Anyway, just doing a bit of bug fixing before we get in. So this week is the 25th to August the 31st, and our first is we have big changes coming this week. It's the start of the official ranked season and the addition of the developer tune-in to Versus. Read all the details here. We've already been through that. If you don't know what the dev tune-in is, I have an entire double video on it. It's changes to magnetism, the way the aiming works, a little bit of changes to the movement, generally trying to clean things up, make things more competitive, less aim assist, etc. That's now going into the main game. So the Versus event that's going to be popping up this week to allow you to get some medals is we've taken arms race and we've increased the sanity. This is called Luck of the Draw. You don't know what weapon you start with or what's next. May the odds be in your favour. So that's interesting, you know, that gives it replayability because you don't know the order of the guns. Personally, I'm not a big favour of like gun games, but I absolutely understand the importance of them in a game. So I will never have a pop at a game for putting in popular game modes, because they're there for a reason and they're good for the people that enjoy them. The featured Hive this time is the Onslaught. Now, I don't know whether I should leak this information or not. Should we do some leaking? I've played this, or shall we say allegedly I've played this a few days ago. And you might say, how have you played the Onslaught a few days ago? Well, let me just tell you, and let me reveal this live so they can fix it. There is a bug where if you set your date to be in the future, you can play future content. That's right. That is right. You know, I was looking around. You know how I found it? I can't remember the guy's channel. I was looking around on YouTube and I was like, do you remember the old days of Gears 1 where people used to sit in private lobbies, like player matches, and glitch and try practice kung fu flipping and crab walking? And you just have like glitch lobbies. Like that was a thing. Nowadays, people would be like, oh, he's a hacker, ban him. But that's kind of the way it was. Like everyone used to arse around and glitching stuff, practice flipping out of the maps, 2-piece remote chainsaw glitches. Like, you don't know what you were missing out on. Some good fun. But I was like, I wonder if people do glitch lobbies for Gears 5, because I reckon if everybody tried to do glitches in Gears 5, they'd probably find some. But couldn't really find any. I found one where you could climb up on walls, and I found this one where you could play future content. So yeah, they might want to fix that. In the weekly store, just a note as well, the reason why I'm not playing Escape, so you might have noticed I was playing Escapes and posting them to my channel. The reason why I've stopped doing that is because they don't give any unique rewards anymore, like skins for getting high time. So I don't really have too much of an interest in them, because I was primarily playing them because I did enjoy Escape for a couple of hours, but because you got a unique reward at the end, and you don't really get that anymore, so that's a shame. However, if people do want to see me play like a Hive, I probably will stream them. I'm just not going to end up posting them to YouTube unless it's something people really want, so you'd have to let me know. The featured Hive is Railline. They are posting all of the Hives inside of this, the 3 tile-based Hives inside the game, so you can get them all done before they go into customs. Now, in the store, we have Ronan Canton. I can zoom this in for you. I actually don't know how to do this on Edge. You know, I don't actually know how to do it on Edge. Like, normally you right-click. Do you copy it? I don't know. I don't know how you do it on Edge. But normally, yeah, you can zoom in and have a look at them. I mean, Ronan Canton doesn't look the worst. It fits with the Ronan Khan thing, fits with the Ronan Cantus theme, and it looks okay. Again, like, it doesn't, but it kind of does. It, how do I word it? It kind of, like, cheapens the Ronan thing. Like, the Ronan was the general that you unlocked at the top of the tour, and if you just release a load of Ronan skins for coins, it just weakens the fact that that was the general that could only have that type of armor, and I just really don't like to see it. And people bitch at me and they say, all the content should be available to everybody. Disagree. If you want to put the grind in, unlock the expressions, the content, and the grind was reasonable, because remember, you couldn't unlock stars through just playing PvP. So, you know, that was like the pinnacle of, like, I grinded through some tours and I got my stuff, and then they gave it all away, which was frustrating. And I'll tell you why I'm mentioning this, because we have this Farmer Dom. Now, Farmer Dom is staying in the game again for another week with coins. And it's kind of like, sorry, without coins, with iron. And it bugs me. And I'll tell you why it bugs me. And it bugs me because of this statement. This statement here. It says, Dana says it will be exclusively available. And again, Dana follows me. I speak to Dana. And that's why you gotta... You know, I'm honest, right? This guy, Dana follows me. I've spoken to him. He's a nice guy. But I will say when it's bullshit. They say it's available for Gears coins next week. We want people that spent the iron to enjoy the exclusivity. Well, what about me? What about me that grinded the tour because TC told me time and time again in every dev blog I sat through 29 dev blogs, and time again I was told the Tour of Duty content is Tour of Duty content. It is seen as an I was there thing. And as a result, I was like, right, well, this is the only way I'm going to get that content, that expression, that boo emote. I'm going to sit and grind Horde. I'm going to sit and grind Escape, grind multiplayer, play arcade. I'm going to get these stars and I'm going to go for it. And I got them and it felt good. And when I was in a lobby with like Lab Coat Bed, I could sort of show off the fact that I've grinded the tour and I had something exclusive for me putting that extra effort in. And that's all been taken away for coins. So they don't really care about exclusivity. Like, let's not pretend that this is a move to help people that spent iron enjoy exclusivity. Because the cosmic skins that came out the other week were there for 1 week, and then boom, they came out as coins. The other week they came out for iron, boom, next week come out as coins. Whilst we're on the topic, it doesn't say that next week these will be available for Gears coins, so don't waste your money. It is again pressurizing customers to waste their iron and their money that they're spending to buy iron to get the item earlier. The reason I believe Farmer Dom is there for another week because Farmer Dom sold really, really well. And they thought to themselves, we don't need to give this away for coins right away. People are still buying this. Let's do another week. They can't come out and say that the reason they did this was to help people that spent iron feel like they deserve more exclusivity. They're effectively saying, like, forget your grinding. The people that spend the money deserve longer exclusivity. Well, again, what about the people that bought the cosmic skins for what was it, 500, 1,000 iron? They bought the full set the next week without telling them. Boom, it's all available for coins. I guarantee you, because I saw it when I was playing, that people buy these things because they believe the only way you can get them is iron. How do I know that? I did it. I look at all of the news in Gears and I didn't know. So I bought that knife tricks emote because I was like, that is pretty cool. It's a cool little maneuver if you get MVP. And I was like, well, I actually want that, and the only way to get it is iron, so I use my iron to get it. And then the next week it came out for coins, and I'm sat here with 50,000 coins, and I'm like, well, I could have just saved my money. So as a principle, I'm just not buying anything from the shop. That's there's only two things I've ever bought from the shop. The Colombian in flag for my Zicario theme to my channel, the red, white, and blue, and the knife tricks. That's it. Yeah, and I just don't agree with that response that we're giving exclusivity for an extra week because people paid and want to feel exclusive. Nah, that's just not right, man. Next, we've got some helmetless variants for some coins. Or some iron. They look okay, just generic COG type soldiers. And then we have Chrome Steel Theron Guard, which does look cool, but out of principle, I'm not paying $9.99 to support esports. I'll support esports when the scene stops humping, stops shouting "get raped," stops acting, they act a bit more professional. And people might be like, "Bro, it's just a video game." I don't like the Gears esports scene. I'll be honest. Like, I like watching high level Gears, and I like some of the pros, but I don't like the skin enough to be like, I'm going to give my money and a portion of my money to teams like, was it Pittsburgh Knights or something? They were all caught match fixing and cheating. They're still in the roster. Like, that's a whole different topic. Personally, I understand why it's in money. I understand why it costs $9.99. It's so you can give a cut to the teams. But listen to this. Do you remember when the game first came out and all of the esports skins cost iron? And people said, oh, why can't we buy them with scrap? Why do we have to spend iron? Or why can't we spend money? And they said, well, it needs to be iron, so when it gets purchased, we can give that money to the team. And now all of a sudden, it's not iron, it needs to be money to give to the team. So they're constantly chopping and changing how you get content. And though I guarantee there will be people that stocked up on iron, specifically for the esports skins, whether you support esports, whether you like that or not, maybe you just want to buy a cool skin, which is entirely fine. There's nothing wrong with buying skins in a game. I do it in League of Legends, I do it in other games, I don't mind buying skins. But people will have thought, right, iron is the only way to get esports skins. I can buy 500 iron, 1,000 iron for this much, or I can buy 5,000 iron, save myself like 40%, and I know I'm going to buy them anyway, so I'll stock up. Now all of a sudden, the iron's useless. And that's just going to rub people up the wrong way. It's great that, the movement changes and stuff have gone into the game. I've read through all of this on stream. It's great that we have things like the Gears 5 Trello board, where you can check in, you can see what's an issue, what's a bug, what's been worked on, what's not, right? Here you go, right, this is a known issue. The Nasher is in the wrong slot in free-for-all. Reverted the movement changes that may have made the cover feel sticky, right? There's loads of things here that they're improving, and the game's obviously improved, but it's really hard to sort of build trust with the game when they constantly chop and change what they think. So yeah, I couldn't understand why people are a bit frustrated with this What's Up, and those are my thoughts on this week's What's Up. As always, if you enjoy this content, you can leave a like and a comment. I do highly recommend checking out my other content. I've been trying to branch out, and that's not to leave Gears behind, because I always will play Gears. I always like Gears of War, but for the channel to have other areas to grow into, I sort of need to branch out. So if I show you a quick section here, most recent video, which I think is worth your time, is this quick 10-minute video, and it's 10 minutes, right? And you know I never do videos under 10 minutes. I scripted this, I wrote the script out, and it is talking about Fall Guys, the influence it had. It's talking about, you know, theories about what game I think's inspired it, like 1 versus 100. It's a knockout. So, and it's a scripted video, and it's explaining why I think it's fun. It got a load of thumbs up, which I appreciate, and a load of comments, which helps massively. And then I've done a stream of Fall Guys where it's 2 hours, and I tried to make it as fun as possible, and I think people have really enjoyed it. We also have the Discord as well. If you're wondering what that meme is, this is a banana phone. But you know, if you want to join my Discord, we have chats in here and stuff. People sit, post clips, discuss games. There's loads going on. We've got gaming setup pictures here, people posting their setups. It's always interesting to see who I'm playing and talking with. Some games discussion. There's loads of stuff going on if you want to join the Discord. So all the links are in the description on how to support me. Thanks very much. Peace.